Hey guys, Justin here with Overtime Outdoors. I know I haven't done a whole lot since deer season, but wanted to get on here and kind of give you guys a rundown of how the pack works with a saddle. I'm running the Tethrd Phantom. I ran it all last season, and I've also got a box here with my new Tethrd Mantis in there. I'm going to go over it. I'm going to set it up in a small tree here, show you the versatility of hunting out of a saddle, kind of do a little bit of a product review. Been a lot of new things going on with Overtime Outdoors since deer season. We are now part of 4th Arrow Camera Arms. We're on their pro staff team. We really want to thank them. We're going to do a camera arm kind of video coming up, so if you're curious on how a camera arm works from 4th Arrow, be hanging out and be sure to check back with us, because we will be getting that video up in the next couple of weeks. Wanted to get this video going because we're headed to Dalton, Georgia, the 28th, which is not tomorrow, but the next day, Friday. I'm going to go down there for a couple days to the Mobile Hunters Expo. You guys should come check it out. There's going to be some great vendors set up there. Tethrd is going to be there also. I'm not partnered with Tethrd. They're just my preference, so take that for what it's worth. You can kind of see how I work my things, see how the pack's kind of set up. A lot of people run knee pads while using a saddle. Me myself, I have found just one of these thermoseats, Walmart, Tractor Supply, wherever you can pick one up, Academy, Bass Pro, they've all got them. Yeah, and I'll get into how I use this over versus the knee pads. Just something to think about. But this pack is from Magellan Outdoors, from Academy. It works great with my saddle setup. Normally I've already got my saddle on and whatnot, so this is all I'm packing in with my bow or muzzleloader, whatever it may be. But so everything is in here, down to my camera gear, my camera arms, everything you need. It's all in one pack. It's not that bad heavy. I do have a lot of stuff in here for filming, so it does add a little extra weight, but the saddle game really it really opens up, being able to move around, move locations. I mean, it's nothing to make 4 or 5 moves if you have to in one day. In just a couple of weeks, you can see a lot of different things. So we're going to kind of undo this here. I just wanted to go over, and it is a little louder right now just because I've got that clip on there. It was just laying around, I stuck it on there. This is the Tethrd platform also. It is the extra large. It has adjustment screws. You can adjust your angles here and on your feet. It's a very nice, quick setup. So that is a great product from Tethrd themselves right there. I'm running, as of right now, Hawk Helium 2-step sticks. I do like them because they are small. They fit right with my pack. I'm not, here in the East Tennessee mountains, Virginia, Western Virginia, or Western North Carolina, Eastern Tennessee, and Virginia, where we're at in Kentucky. Man, there's some thick places with the laurel and stuff like that. So you get down in there trying to crawl through, and if you're running longer sticks and whatnot, you get them hung up. But these work very well on my pack. Got one set on each side. I do run 4 sticks. Early bow season, you'll only see me 3 sticks high, just because of the the undergrowth and whatnot on the floor. If you get up too high, you're trying to shoot through all that. So I go 3 sticks high, but I'll show you guys here momentarily how I set it up for I still use my 4 sticks. So some of you guys might like it. If you might already have tried it, let me know. Leave a comment, let me know what you think, if it helps you out or anything like that. So but I just kind of wanted to go with how I have everything on my pack, and as far as it goes, I got my camera gear in here. Everything's easy accessible. 4th arrow, mount, arm, all that. On a normal occasion, I'd have a rain jacket or something in here, just in case. And in the front pocket, easy to get to, I have my tether for my saddle. So if you guys will hang with me here, just I'm gonna get my saddle on, kind of go over it a little bit for you guys that's never seen a saddle. Maybe you're thinking of switching to a saddle or trying it out this season. I highly recommend it. I was a run and gun, hang on stand kind of guy for many years, and just last year I tried the saddle game and it really opened my eyes up. So all right guys, so we found our tree here. I wanted to find a smaller tree, something kind of small here, because that is another great thing about a saddle is you can be in a very small tree. I mean, even this tree that I've got my camera arm up on right now, I mean, it looks big in the camera right there, of course it does, but they're very, very versatile. I mean, you can get in anywhere, in real tight spots, and if you're chasing that November rut, and you want to get right in next to that bedding area, saddle's the way to go. But I want to throw this thing on here and kind of give you guys an idea of how that thing works. One thing for you tree stand hunters, it's always tree stand hunted, kind of different, is when you get to your tree that you've found, you've picked out, you instead of, you got to set things a little different, because you're set up to face that tree. I mean, you're facing right on that tree. So when you get to the base of the tree, if you're not careful, you'll set that thing up to where you get up there and you're like, oh man, now I'm on the wrong side. Maybe the wind's not right for right here or something like that. So just for this video, I am going to be facing this direction out toward the field. So I put my stick on the right hand side of this tree, facing the tree. And I'm not going high, I'm just going to kind of give you guys an idea of how this thing works. But what you would do if you're climbing up, the way I do it now, a lot of people might do it different. Like I said, leave me a comment, let me know how you do it, how you like it. But I like my platform to be right with my top step, and I'll show you why. Let me get one more stick here, because I'm also going to show you how I fully set up here during a hunt. So, just just like this. And once I get up here, I'll kind of show you this thing. I'm just going to throw it up here for the time being. We can move it to where we want. Things is moving a little slow. Typically, I can be in a tree in 10 to 15 minutes, depending on the tree. If I have to trim anything or anything like that. If you're on public, you ain't got to trim, but you know, private land, you may have to take a few limbs out or something like that. So, what you do, come on up your stick. I like to give mine a little jar, make sure it's seated good. Also, when I step over on my platform, I'm going to do the same. Then, come up here. Also, this is another preference for me. This is what I have found that works for me. You guys can, you know, try things that maybe you might like better, might suit you better. But for me, I like to put my tether about face high. And then your tether clips right into your bridge. And I always draw mine tight before I fully commit to standing on this platform. Alright, that way, if for some reason that platform kicked, I'm still good. A ropeman is a must, if you ask me. Okay, so now to explain the thermoset, something about like that. Cinch that baby down, just like you would your cam buckle strap or anything like that. Alright, now, so got my tether a little offset. Now, right here is how you're going to sit. It's very comfortable. As you can see, the way I've got my thermoset here, that is kind of my knee pad. Instead of having to wear the knee pads, to me, it rubs the back of your knees. So the thermoset for me works really good. Like I said, just leave me a comment, let me know what you think. Maybe it helped you, maybe you didn't think of that, and I don't know. I seen a guy on YouTube do it, and that's kind of where I got it from. So if I remembered the guy's YouTube channel, I would tag him in this, but I cannot remember. I watch a lot of YouTube. So to explain why I put the stick on the other side, it just gives you more mobility. You know, you don't have to have your sticks the way I've got them set up. A lot of people, they leave their stick way on down just like you would with a tree stand, and step right up into their platform. That's fine, and you can still move around. You're just kind of hanging more. But right here, you know, like I said, with a saddle, the hardest thing to get used to is you're facing dead on with that tree. I'm on my head here, but you're facing dead on. So it gives you a little more camouflage. Not only that, but you know, if you're sitting in a tree stand, you're just kind of a glob 20 feet up in the air, 15 to 20 feet up in the air. With a saddle, you're kind of parked out, and in my mind, I feel like you would look more like a fork in a tree, branching off of a tree, you know. So that's a good way to think of it, I think. But good thing is you know, I can turn here and get a shot here. I can get a shot here if they come in behind me. This is also why I like to have this step here. I can come in and get a shot behind me from, I mean, you can shoot 360 degrees in these things, you know. So they're pretty simple. They're not hard. Not all of them have, this is an add-on, the straps here, the shoulder straps. It's an add-on. It's just like anything else. The more you get into it, the more you kind of add to, and, you know, see things that you like. But yeah, a lineman's belt. I didn't put my lineman's belt on, of course, because I'm 3 feet off the ground. But a lineman's belt comes in handy with these things, because from the second your feet leave the ground till they come back to the ground, you're hooked to that tree. There's pretty much no way that you can fall out of this thing. It's very simple. Your tether, it has a loop on one end. You run it through, and it cinches tight to the tree. I mean, I've got every bit of my weight right now on that tether, on my bridge. It's very shooter friendly. I mean, left-handed guys, right-handed guys, it works out really well. I can't say that I have pulled an all-day sit in one of these just yet. So I have sit for probably 6 hours, 6 to 7 hours. It's not uncomfortable. A lot of people say, well, that looks very uncomfortable. It's not. They make what it's called a recliner from Tethrd, and I do have one. It's in my pack. I should have got it out to show you guys, but it clips right into your buckle here and comes around and hooks around your armpits. That way you can kind of lean back, get comfortable. It's nice on those longer sits, especially if you go in real early, to do an evening hunt, and you go in say 1 o'clock. Not a whole lot of action. You can kind of hang out there until you know that it's about action time. So sorry about the noise in the background. But that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, or like I said, if you have something that maybe you've seen that I did that you really liked or you really disliked, leave me a comment. Let me know. It's not going to hurt my feelings. It might be something. I'm kind of new at this too. I'm still in the learning stages, so it might be something that I'm doing, and you guys say, well, I do it this way, and I go, oh man, I didn't think of that. That's a really good idea, and maybe I start using it. But just hit me up, let me know, leave me a comment. If you guys wouldn't mind, I would really like if you'd hit that like and subscribe button. We're trying to get Overtime Outdoors to go out there to where we've got some things coming up. We've got some pretty good plans coming up. So far this year, we're planning on doing some Virginia hunting. Kentucky, which will be new to us this year. I think we're going to try to do some muzzleloader hunting in Kentucky. Me and Pops and maybe Laney. I'm not sure. My little brother. Maybe. But we're definitely going to try to hit Kentucky. Maybe catch the back end of Ohio's gun season, maybe, if we have our vacation time, if we haven't used it all, so far. But that part of being, Overtime Outdoors, we work a lot so we can play a lot, But I'm going to get back with you guys. I want to kind of get this Tethrd Manus saddle out. And I haven't even seen it. I haven't opened the package. I have no idea what it's like. So you guys will see my reaction, and it'll be the real deal. So stick with me. Okay, so very nice boxing. I cheated. I did already open it. I had to see it. Not the saddle itself, but I did order one other little thing that I've kind of had my eye on since I started this saddle game thing. But these are the haulers from Tethrd. It's the bigger one. It's the 2.0. It's pretty nice. Whoop, dropped it. Pretty nice setup. I'm not sure. I haven't tried to attach it just yet, but in theory, it will attach onto my saddle itself. It has 3 big pockets on the outside. You can keep your wind checker, your rangefinder even, be right there instead of having to dig in your pocket, or maybe your vinyl harness. I'm just running a Vortex vinyl harness, so it doesn't really have a rangefinder holder on it. So I plan on one of these being for my rangefinder. And then of course you have your big pouch, which I'm going to go ahead and do because this is the only thing that I can't figure out where it needs to be. I usually keep it in my pack, and then I get all set up and ready to go, and I'm like, oh man, where's my tether? Well, now it will be on my saddle itself and with me, because it will be right there. And also I will be keeping my lineman's belt in this too. So pretty nice. It's really good quality. Like I said, shout out to Tethrd. They've been in this game for a while, and they know what they're doing. My brother is also a big saddle fan, and I'm going to show you his first. He ordered the Earhart series signature saddle, and it's kind of like I would almost want to call it a two-piece saddle. It's not exactly designed like this here to fit like this. It's more kind of ropey like. I don't want to take it out of the package, but you can tell it is very nice. Very nice setup. I may get with him and have him do kind of one of these rundowns for this saddle, for you guys that might be interested in one of those. Really good packaging, and of course you got to have your sticker, you know. But without further ado, this is the Manus. I got it in a large, so let's take it out and see what we got. Camera angle's a little different there. Okay, let's see. Oh yes, very nice quality. I like the brown. A lot of people, I know, I haven't done it yet this year, but a lot of people that saddle hunt, they use like a brown or a gray pant, because once you get up there, it fits. I'm still using my camo for the most part, but I am going to be running some of the grayer and tan kind of pants, so I like that. It doesn't stick out like a sore thumb. Really, I mean, really good stitching. I mean, you can see it's a nice setup. It really is. Your bridge is already pre-installed. You don't have to try to worry about, well, did I tie the knot tight enough, or you know, something like that. They take care of all that out of it, all the guesswork. Good buckles, easy, quiet snaps. You know, very nice. I'm very impressed. Can't wait to get this thing fitted up and actually get it out in a tree and see how it is. I'm sure it's going to be great, just like my Phantom here. But guys, I really appreciate you all checking out the channel, seeing what I've got going on. I know it's a little different. We're an outdoor channel, so we're going to be doing a lot more unboxing, kind of product reviews, I guess you would say. Like I said, we're now with 4th Arrow camera arms. Thank you guys. Great deal right there. Very proud of that. So yeah, also Dead Downwind. We kind of got a deal going with Dead Downwind right now, and that's a big step for us. That's a really good thing, because we have used Dead Downwind at Overtime Outdoors before Overtime Outdoors was a thing. I mean, I've used it for probably 12 years now. I know a lot of people says, well, just set to where, you know, play your wind. Yes, play your wind, but anything that can give me the upper hand advantage and give me the edge, I'm going to take that chance. You know, I'm going to use it. So we always spray down with Dead Downwind. This evening, it's hot here in East Tennessee. I think it was 94, 95 degrees today. So even this evening, it's very humid. But they have Dead Downwind insect spray. I am a firm believer in that also. I spray down with it. I haven't had a bug on me yet. Even my wife, we like to camp. We're a camper, and when you're outside like this time of year, bugs can get a little aggravating and, you know, drive you nuts. But she even uses it, sprays down with it. They have like angler wipes, I believe, you know, for you fishermen out there. My brother, he's real big into the fishing, so I mean, I am too, but not as much as my deer, so, you know, but that gives you a good clean feeling right there. it's a great product. So head over and check them out. And thank you guys for sticking with me this long. I know it was kind of a longer video than I had actually anticipated, but I wanted to kind of give you guys a full rundown of what a saddle situation would be like. I guess I should have brought my bow out here. I do have a new bow. I've got a new Matthews that I am absolutely in love with. So doing a little shooting right there in the backyard, but maybe next time I'll throw the sticks up, get in the saddle maybe 10 feet high, do some archery shooting, kind of give you guys how the shootability is in it. But if you have any questions, anything like that, hit us up, give us a like, comment on the video, let me know. We can exchange some emails, something like that. Maybe we'll get in touch. We're glad to have everybody that views our videos here. So just hang with us. Hopefully we'll bring you some more. Till next time, we'll see y'all.